Hi, the way who cares, and welcome to my new video. And yes, this is not a review technically, as I want to talk about the Mario movie more, as I've done a video with spoiler free, and I want to give my thoughts on the spoiler side of it. That why is that there loads I like about this, but there's bits in there that I didn't like, that I thought which I want to talk about it more, but without spoiling the film, I couldn't do that in my review. So, this video I'm going to give my top 5 what I like, my top 5 what I dislike about the Mario Bros movie. And warning, yes, this going to be spoilers. So, if you haven't seen the Mario movie, again, go see it. And, watch my last video too, because I go through details, but spoiler free, what my thoughts are, what my score is, what my experience with this movie was watching it, spoiler free. So this video will be, like I said, spoilers. So let's get to the countdown. Wahoo! Okay, yeah, Miles' voice, the controversy of Miles' voice, as ever since the movie got announced over a year ago, basically, that Chris Pratt's going to play Mario. There's been a lot of debates on it, saying that is it going to be good or is it going to be bad, you know what I mean? And it got more heavy debated than the first trailer came out, when Chris Pratt, debuted his voice, and a lot of people mixed on it. I thought it was okay, but a lot of people hated it. So, then went to this film, again, also one trailer. I went to the film, empty-minded, and yeah, he done a good job. He done a very good job on the voice. And the other thing too on the controversy is, which I do agree to some point, is you got the main voice actor who voiced Miles for decades now in the movie. So why can't you make him the main voice actor? Make him the main voice of Mario all the way through the movie. Which I thought that too. But at the same time, hearing that voice for, over an hour, non-stop, can be a bit annoying. Which, I actually make a joke about that in the advert, which, again, most people know this if you haven't seen it, with, the advert for the plumbing business, where they used the Mario WAP virtually, and basically, it used an Italian accent in it, and basically it made fun of it, saying that it's all the top, know what I mean? Which I thought that was a nice touch, know what I mean? Funny little joke. And the cameos from, the main voice actor who played Mario, I thought he done a very good job putting him where he is. First, I only noticed him twice. The first one, he's Jumpman. It's a guy right next to the, on the arcade machine, and his name's Jumpman, as that's an Easter egg on the original Donkey Kong game, where that was Mario debut, and he was called Jumpman basically. So yeah, that was a nice nod to that. And of course, another role he's played is Mario's dad, which again, nice nod, because like I said, it's like passing the torch down thing, isn't it? So yeah, I thought he handled the voice well. I thought he done very well, Chris Pratt. He's putting a Brooklyn Italian voice in there, know what I mean? Like a modern Italian from Brooklyn would sound like. So I thought he done a very good job with the voice with Mario. So I actually like that. So Mario voice, it's good, don't worry. It's all my fault. Okay. The first problem, well, as I said, with the Chris Pratt voice, it's good, and where the original Mario voice actor plays is Miles' dad. The problem with this movie my first problem I had with this movie is it's Miles' family, which we actually see for the first time on the its origins virtually, that Miles got a big family, and basically it all arseholes except from the mum basically, and basically there's no stuff saying why I mean to him, But at the same time, yeah, I know it joking, but at the same time, the way it joked to him is a bit mean-spirited. Again, there's no explanation, there's no backstory that is Mario this, what do you call it, long-time loser. I know he hinted it, but again, with the film pacing, which I will explain on one countdowns, is so quick that you don't see that much in there that is Miles like a dropout. And the only line you get meant is from Miles' dad saying that you're dragging your brother down with you. So, again, Miles' family potential, interesting idea, but not in it long enough to pay it off, basically. So, yeah, that's my first fault with the film. Wahoo! Bowser simping for peace. Yeah, I'm being serious. I actually thought that was one of the highlights of the film. I know some people hate that, but I thought it was quite funny and, good nod to the games. I know people say, what do you mean? You never sim. Trust me, amount of time he tried to kidnap the princess, God, he is simping for her. And especially with Mario Odyssey, which is the last Mario game, new Mario game, not the releases, but normally the new Mario game, Mario Odyssey, he actually tried to kidnap her to force her to marry him. Yeah. Just like in this movie, in a way. And, yeah, Jack Black. Again, I'm sorry, but anytime Bowser's on the screen, he stole the show, but especially then he simped for peace, as he actually got a whole song about it, and it is so fucking catchy, and it's in my head still. I haven't seen it for 3 days now, you know what I mean? It's been 3 days since I've seen it, and it's in my head, and every time I go on, like, YouTube or TikTok, people are playing that song, and it is fucking catchy too, and there's a music video that came out for it too, with Jack Black, but again, I know people question it, but like I said before, he is a separate piece, and I thought it's again another nod to the games, and I thought, yeah, it's funny, it's charming, and yeah, it's a bit creepy, but still, it's Bowser, he's meant to be this creepy bad guy, and yeah, in the mid-credit scene, the first mid-credit scene, we get a whole soul version of pieces. God, it's beautiful, know what I mean? So yeah, Bowser's simping for peace is up there. It's all my fault. Okay, with my last fault, I talked about Miles' family saying that we don't spend much time with them because of pacing. This is my next one, is the film pace. The film pace is so fucking quick. To me, it should have made it like at least 20 more minutes longer or half an hour longer, because this film is so short. If you don't count the credits, it's about an hour 20 minutes. It's dead short. And from the beginning bit where Mario and Luigi in the real human world, then go to the Mushroom Kingdom, it's about 10 minutes. It go into the Mushroom Kingdom. Under that, it gets separated, all that stuff. And that's another sad thing too. Mario and Luigi connection, you can tell they love each other. Their connection is there. And problem is, it gets separated so early in the movie, and it come back together in the last climax. Whereas I wish it put that a bit more longer in movies, get to connect a bit more. Yeah, I get it. That's part of the plot. It gets separated. You need a reason for Mario willing to, sell himself. Learn how to do the power-ups, all that stuff. Learn how to jump. Learn how to, how this world works. You need a goal to do all that stuff, and his brother going kidnapped or find his brother would be that. But I wish they spent a bit more time longer, and then maybe halfway through, Ben might say on my review, Ben going to the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser or someone kidnap Luigi. So at least they get a bit more connection together, know what I mean? I did, another scene too where after Mario is training, Peace trains him, and I go to what I call it, the Kong's version, the Donkey Kong Land version, and it's just montage of them going to different parts of the world, Peach, Toad, and Mario, going part of different worlds, and seeing a hand connection, seeing them, some mishaps, some funny humour, And problem is, it's a montage. I wish, like I said, it would have been like at a 15 to 20 minutes or even half an hour. Ben getting to the Kongs and it's better character development for Mario, better character development for Peach, and even Toad in some way, you know what I mean? And Luigi too, being sidelined again, that's another thing too. Luigi, all he does in this film is stays in the case. 90% of the film, he's in the case. You know what I mean? And like, you got Tori Day, who is a fantastic actor. He's funny too. And you couldn't have it on a bit more longer, you know what I mean? Or have him to do something, you know what I mean? And all the stuff we see on the trailers, especially on the first trailer with Luigi, that basically is what Luigi done in this film. And it's a bit sad in a way, because I think the film would have done a lot more better. It would have done well either way, so I think maybe a bit more longer. And it's very weird, I said to Colin, what a film lately has been overwhelmed. Could easy cut the film down easily, but this one is not one of them. I wish it on a bit more longer, so that's my fault. The pacing is a bit mental in this film. Wahoo! Peach is a badass. Yeah, I know people might not like this, as I've seen videos before this film came out, and even some now since it came out, where people call it woke, or, it's about girl power. It's done that to please the female audience. I'm not being nasty, but fuck off, know what I mean? I get some films that does that, but this is not one of them. As, yeah, I know Princess Peach has been a damsel to success since the video games came out. For fuck's sake, how many times she got kidnapped by by Bowser, know what I mean? Or other villains, know what I mean? She is an easy target, know what I mean? But be honest with you, like I said on my review, the Nintendo Power Comics, Peach was a badass in them, and I think that's a nod to that too. If you read the Nintendo Power Comics, which you get like a small page a issue, and basically it comes through one big event eventually, and basically Peach in that is a fucking badass. The amount of stuff she's done, like she escaped multiple times, she do stunts that, knowing that she could die, you know what I mean? There's a multiple badass moment pieces done in this, in the comics, and it put that in this movie perfectly, and yeah, I thought her as a character is fun. I thought she's a fun character. The voice actress done a decent job. I know some people complain that she wasn't good. I thought she was very good as Peach, to be honest, as a voice, you know what I mean? And basically, the amount of stuff she does in this movie, yet she trains Maya. I know some people might not like that, but still, there's a reason why she knows how to do this stuff, which I will explain in a minute on later parts. And what you're saying with Peace, I thought she was quite fun. And again, I wish I had more German on what I said on my last narrative with the pacing. I wish it had a bit more to that, because I think she is a fun character to watch. And especially for like young girls to watch too, like I said, she's a fun one too. I think Peace being a badass is a fun moment in this movie. And it's all my fault. Yep. While I said she was a fun character in this movie, the biggest problem I got with Peace is the backstory. Where, yeah, the backstory is she's human. She's from the human world. And basically, then she's a baby. She goes down to the screen pipe and basically meet the Toads. And basically, lays there and train there, how the world works, how to become a badass, basically. And basically made her her princess. I know people are going to say, what's wrong with that? There's a lot of flaws with that. Why? One, they tried to bring it back to the human world. As this is a bit creepy, you know what I mean? OG Toad, instead of giving it back, you know what I mean? Or try to find a way to bring it back to the human world. You're like, no, we'll keep her, you know what I mean? It's like, really, Toad? You know what I mean? And you call Bowd a fucking arsehole, or, this is a bit creepy, you know what I mean? And I thought, it's going to be more in this, and no, it don't address it at all after she explained her backstory. I'm like, okay, maybe the sequel it made, but still, a bit of weird backstory for Princess Peace, you know what I mean? Where she was human, but somehow she got took by toads, basically. Yeah, weird, and hopefully a sequel might explain a bit more. But for now, yeah, that's my bit. Never on Princess Peace. Wahoo! Okay, the Easter eggs. Yeah, I know there's going to be, well, duh. But, God, amount of Easter eggs in this film is so fucking mind-blowing. Like, I want to see this movie once, and I'm tempted to see it again. Because some of the Easter eggs I heard, I didn't even notice. That's how many Easter eggs in this film. Like, there's a lot in this. Yeah, there's obvious ones. Like, for example, in one of the trailers, we got, the original Mile show opening, the WAP, the Mile WAP. But also, we got the DK Donkey Kong, the DK WAP, you know what I mean? We got the original Donkey Kong WAP in there too, from Donkey Kong 64, which, again, I smiled when I saw that bit in the movie, because I thought, I need to put this in there. Especially Donkey Kong gonna be in it, and I did, and I thought, yes. The songs, I can't remember what songs in there. There's that many. I think most of the whole Miles soundtrack is in this movie. I'm being fucking serious. Amount of songs from certain Mario games in this movie, from the ringtones, which is a GameCube open soundtrack, which again, that opened the GameCube with it, for okay, that brings back so much memories as a kid. From Bowser playing the piano, yet after he simped for peace, after that he got caught there, so he started playing his main theme, or they go to his castle, which again, nice fucking nod. And basically in the backgrounds too, I saw Punch Out, a lot of Punch Out. I saw the NES. I saw Star Fox's Sip on top of his telly. There's an amount of Easter eggs in this film, I lost count. And then I started to watch YouTube videos of people on their experience and talking about the Easter eggs. There's a lot there I didn't even notice what other people have. And the main reason I want to see this again is I want to see all the Easter eggs. I can't wait this to come out on physical media. And yes, I'll be buying this on physical media. As I mentioned a bit on my review, on my spoiler-free review, that I hardly ever collect physical media no more. Because 9 out of 10 movies that I really love or into, like Marvel, I used to collect all the Marvel MCU movies, but I stopped collecting it because it's on DC Plus. The last one I got, because I fucking love the film, was No Way Home. That's my last physical media movie I bought. That's like last year. And never bought none. And yeah, I do want to collect them, but there has been a film that blew my mind. I want to buy that, know what I mean? And be honest, yeah, this is one of them. Yeah, the story may not be mind blowing or the original, but as a Nintendo fan, and especially me growing up playing all these Mario games, it's special. Yeah, I know this film audience target is for kids, but seriously, this is a love letter for any single person who grew up playing Nintendo games, especially Mario games too. And I think that's why a lot of people love this film, including me. Yeah, I give it a high score. I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I don't admit, as an old film, it's more like a 7, to be honest, or a 6. But the reason I give it a high score because I walked out in there smiling. I walked out of it smiling and want to see it again. Never done that since Star Wars, Force Awakens, that I want to see it straight away. This one I want to see straight away, as there's so much love in this film. You can tell there's heart in this film. Yeah, there's fault, but like I said, there's heart in this film, and yeah, that's my mind blowing moment in this. So that's my number 2.
And it's all my fault.
Okay, number 2 is a tie because I got a different number 1. I got a number 1 which is completely different. So I put these 2 because I don't want to take one out. So first one is that star thing, common as a name, the blue star thing from Mario Galaxy firstly, and basically you see on the trailers that he's gonna kill himself. He's into dark humor and basically that's a joke. Yeah, I'll give credit. It's funny. The first 2 jokes he done, the star done, but after that it got very fucking time quickly. Like he done this joke about 5 or 6 times. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Know what I mean? I get the joke. You wanna kill yourself? Woo! Know what I mean? Or you're into dark humor. I get it. You don't need to repeat it yourself. Know what I mean? And the other one, the other fault I got with this, and again I didn't notice it until I started getting trailers for my last video. So what for trailers for my review is all the trailers they release. It showed basically the whole film. It's one of those movies. If you hardly see the trailers, you will comment, wow. If you see one trailer or 2 of the trailers, you know the whole fucking movie. It's one of those ones. And what I also won. I also the first trailer when Nintendo give us the first look. That's the only trailer I saw. All the way I'd skip on the trailer because I want to watch this as blind as I can. And it's one of those trailers that gave away the whole movie history. Especially you watch the second trailer and the final trailer, you know what I mean? It's one of those ones. So yeah, that's my little tie between those 2. So I get my number 1s on both likes and dislikes.
Wahoo!
Number 1, yeah, I know this could be lazy, but the world. Yeah, I'm being serious. I think the world they built in this movie is so fucking good. Especially from the human world to the Mushroom Kingdom world, where you see all these lands connect so well. From the Mario games, it's so fucking well done, and this got potential to be like, I'm being fucking serious now. I'm about to say this. This could be the Nintendo MCU. You know what I mean? That how much potential this got. The world is built around this one movie. You can write a Luigi Mansion movie easily, where there is a hint on one of the Easter eggs in that the Luigi got separated. Which you can easily do the Luigi Mansion movie. You can do a Kirby movie because other people say, well, Kirby's not from there, but you can easily fit Kirby in that world. It's one of the world that you can do multiple stuff, and yeah, I can see this being fucking special. I can see this being like this MCU, especially with the pipes, like what they've done to the pipes where you can walk into different worlds. I think this got potential to be a huge thing and the next big thing. And everyone's talking about, Marvel's dying down, the MCU's dying down now, the superhero movies are dying down now. Now, I'm being serious now, I can see video game movies being up the horizon and being dominated in the next 5 to 10 years. That's how good this world is. And Nation Studios, yeah, I know they had a bit of flack on this, but I got to give them credit in this movie. Their world building in this looks so good. Maybe that because it got help from Nintendo who done this, who knows. But the world in this movie is so special. I can't wait to see more in the future. Cause we are gonna get more. As this film broke records already, it's made under 200 mil in the first weekend. It's gonna make a lot more money. That's where our whole media is coming into it. So I think this movie, this world, I can't wait to see more from Nintendo as a film series, all their film franchises. This could be huge. So, that's my number 1.
And it's all my fault.
Okay, my number 1 went, is the after credit scene. Not the first one, because that was badass, where Bowser, simping for peace. We get the extended version of that. Not that one, that was quite fun. There's another extended scene in this movie, and I was hyped. And basically the scene is in sewers, and after the aftermath of the final climax firstly, and you're like, oh, the camera's zooming into something. Oh, is it gonna be Weezy, or is it gonna be Wario, or is it gonna be Baby Bowser, or is it gonna be something like Rosina popping up, or is it gonna be some other Nintendo character popping up hinting for their movie? You know what I mean? What's it gonna be? What's gonna be this after question? What's it gonna be? And then you see a green Yoshi egg, and it's Yoshi. And people will say, what's wrong with that? That's good, isn't it? Yeah, but one, we didn't know there's Yoshis in this movie. The one scene they show in the movie, and before I say which scene, well, if you missed that scene, it's on the fucking trailers, you know what I mean? Where multiple can call Yoshi's running away, you know what I mean? So we ain't know there's Yoshi in this world. And two, I think most people know if there's going to be a Mario sequel, Yoshi's going to be in it, because one of the biggest downfall or mistakes they put in this movie is not having Yoshi, you know what I mean? So, you know, the main green Yoshi, I meant. There's Yoshi in it, but you know what I mean, the main green one we all love. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, so obviously that's going to be But again, to put that as your hint for a sequel, come on, put Baby Bowser in there. At least that make more. I actually thought it would be Baby Bowser. I did, especially spoiler with Bowser now put in a jar basically, because Prince of Peach shrunk him down basically, put in a jar and got him in the cage basically. So I thought it would be Baby Bowser hinting that he won't get his dad back, or the Kooparings, you know what I mean? Try to get his dad back, you know what I mean? I would be one of those two. Or like I said, a different Nintendo character, not Zelda. I wasn't going that high, because I think Zelda needs his own announcement. I thought it'd be something like Kirby something like Kirby or something like that, just to hype up, you know what I mean? Or had Diddy Kong shown up again, because Diddy Kong's in one scene, and then it go to the Kong's land basically. And I thought it'd be like Diddy Kong showing up, or do something stupid, you know what I mean, to hint that we could get a Donkey Kong spin-off, because obviously there's a big rumor going around now, we're going to get a Donkey Kong spin-off movie with this, which I can see, like I said, my positive, that, my number one, where there's multiple worlds you can do, and I think, not multiple worlds, but multiple characters you can do in this world what you made, and Donkey Kong, it settles that perfectly, to be honest, yeah, with you see the hint of the land of the Kongs, you see some of the Kongs in the crowd, Diddy, all the Kong gang veggies there, so basically, this sets up like a Donkey Kong movie spin-off, so I should be something like that, I did, but instead, got a Yoshi egg, it's like, okay, know what I mean, so, yeah. We'll get to my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts, it's a fun film, and a blast with film. Well, it's not a perfect film, on the film standards wise, but in a way, it done its job. It's a love letter for Mario, and it done a fantastic job of that. Like I said, there's fun poems. Again, there's no such thing as a perfect film. Now, with this controversy going on with, with the Rotten Potato scores, with, the critics score and the audience score, it argues over saying that you don't know this. And at the end of the day, I don't get involved with stuff like that. To me personally, I think films should be treated as an experience for yourself. Not about this cultural war crap, which this is the problem this day and age now. That everything this day and age has to be a problem. Like, for example, you're woke, you're anti-woke, you're transphobic if you don't agree with me, or a gay character? This film is so bad. Oh, what? A waist drop a character? Again, culture enjoy films as films. Again, I agree with both sides to a point, but end of the day, How to go to the film and to forget about other stuff. Because the whole point of cinema is that you go to your theatre, you pay for your overpriced hot dog or popcorn or drink or ice blast in a way too. Go to your seat, go to the big screen, the whole room go piss black except for the screen, and you go on this adventure. And the thing is, it is experience. You forget the wheel for 2 hours or 3 hours. That there's none of this crap about outside world. 'Cause as you know, stuff like war, stuff like hate and everything about this world is so fucked up. And you forget that. You forget that, and you forget about mental health and stuff like that. And that's the whole point of cinema. It's the experience. And there's films out there that I don't understand why done well. Like, for example, I cannot stand the Twilight Sagas movies. But, again, they're more one film, so it must have done a good job in the box office. And that means there is an audience for these kind of films. And it's not me to tell people saying that your films sit, you should not watch them. Even though I don't like them, it's not my experience. It's me to say that. It's not me to say you should not watch this. And yeah, you can have views. You can have views. Like I just said, I don't like the Twilight movies, but don't be over the top. Don't attack people. Don't give them death threats for opinions. Don't attack people because your view. And everyone's got a view, and that's the whole point. And everyone's gonna like this film, but at the same time, there are going to be people that don't like this film. That's the whole point about experiences. And yeah, I love this film, but at the same time, I can see the faults with it too. I can see their point of view too, and I'm not gonna attack them for it. So that's the whole point about these films, and especially this film. So my question of the day is, what are your thoughts on the Mario Bros. Movie? Do you like it? And if you want to talk about it, you can talk spoilers at this video where I title with spoilers on it. And just talk about it if you want to. And but no hate. And also one more question. What do you think about this cultural war crap? Are you sick of it like I am on both left and right? Can't you enjoy a movie as it is? So this been a bit Who Cares. See you on the next one.